What's going on, everyone? Greatest Hits here. I'm back with another video, and today we are going to the dyno at Byron, Mississippi, called Car Performance. I don't know if y'all remember the second video that I made on this channel, but I went down to Car Performance, K-A-R instead of C-A-R, Performance, and I basically did a little tour and, you know, talked to the owners and stuff like that, and it was pretty cool and everything. But I'm heading down there because I want to see how much horsepower this Trans Am makes to the rear wheels. That way they can do like drivetrain losses and see where it's at and how much horsepower it makes to the crank and everything. A lot of people these days care about wheel horsepower, but I don't really care too much. And obviously this car is not 100%. It needs some tuning and whatnot, running rich and, you know, sometimes misfiring or backfiring. But that's when I'm, you know, running the car really hard. So yeah, this car makes 310 horsepower and 340 foot-pound-feet of torque. But to the rear wheel, since it's rear-wheel drive, it's probably making, I'm guessing 250, 255, and then drivetrain loss, meaning the drivetrain, I'm guessing, doesn't spin quite as fast because the front wheels are not moving, only the rear wheels. So we're just gonna see what happens and whatnot. I think that's how drivetrain loss works. I'm not sure. So we're gonna talk to the guys over there and whatnot. So yeah. All right, guys, we're here. They open at 8 o'clock and I'm just in time. So I'm gonna walk in and see if the owner, Kenneth, is there. If not, then the other owner is probably here today. But yeah, this will be my first time taking a car to the dyno. I've been to the dyno before, I've seen what it's like and stuff, but I never actually took in my car specifically to the dyno. So this is gonna be freaking awesome. Gonna love it, and yeah.
You know how many miles on it?
177,000. All right, we're done. Kenneth is about to take Rocketbird off the dyno, and I'm gonna tell you guys how much horsepower it makes to the rear wheels and to the crank. All right, guys, we're done at the dyno. I'm super excited because the wheel horsepower is like, it's more than I thought. And dude, I need a new gear, by the way. This car runs at 308 gears and everything. And guy Kenneth told me that with the height of my tire and how wide it is, 275, I'm gonna need a new gear ratio. I'm gonna need a 373, which I thought I was gonna need anyway, because, you know, that's the best gear ratio for these type of vehicles, these Trans Ams. So I'm gonna show y'all the wheel horsepower and then the crank horsepower, because, oh my God, as you've already seen in the video already, I'm gonna show you in paper just to confirm. 288 wheel horsepower and 313 pound-feet of torque. That's right there, here and up here. I don't know what WCF means. Y'all let me know in the comments, because I don't know at all. And this is the crank horsepower, 370 horsepower and 401 foot-pound-feet of torque. I knew this car made way more horsepower than stock from a rebuild and new, you know, pistons and valve train and stuff from AC High Performance, man. And not only that, it got a dyno graph right here, obviously. I'm assuming that looks pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, the horsepower is going up and up and up. That is crazy. Here's the other run, 289 horsepower and 318 pound-feet of torque. 373 horsepower and 407 pound-feet of torque. They have quarter-mile runs on the dyno and just regular pulls and whatnot. This is the last pull I made, which was, well, a quarter mile. His reaction time 0.56, 60 foot is 1.8, which is a lot better than my what was it, 2.4. So that means my reaction time in my 60 foot needs to be a lot better. 330, 5.6, 660, which is an 1/8 mile. He did an 880, which is right there. My best time was 80 something at 67 miles an hour, 1,000 feet, 11.5, and these are all times. These are all seconds, by the way. And 1/4 mile is 13.7. So obviously, if I ran a 8.0, I probably ran a 13.2, 13.4, something like that, at 106, 105 mile an hour. If I was at a quarter mile track, but the track that I was in was an 1/8 mile. So 102 is what they got down here. Well, yeah, guys, if y'all like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, Greatest Hits. This car is making 373 horsepower to the crank and 407 pound-feet of torque. And if I add a 373 gear ratio to the rear end, and I get my 60 foot down and my reaction time down at the track, oh my God, I'm gonna hurt a lot of feelings on stock cars that has 400 horsepower or less. Wow. All right, guys, I'll see y'all next week with another video.